Tom, you know, as Tom was saying, you know, I think a lot of young actors, they revere you, so they look to you. But the other thing you inspire is impressions, people doing impressions. Now, when people do impressions of you, is it like sort of nails on a chalkboard, or do you kind of enjoy it?
No, I kind of enjoy it, especially if they do it well. So, no, it's great. I love it.
I only ask. No, because any Hiddlestoners watching will know, Tom Hiddleston does impressions. You do impressions of lots of people. So who is in your canon?
It's a expression of admiration, just to be clear. So I do impressions of people that I admire, and I sort of listen to them. The first time I did an impression that anyone was aware of, I was just telling a story about Midnight in Paris, the Woody Allen film I was in, and how I'd never read the whole script, and I thought it was set in the 20s. And I turned up and I bumped into Owen Wilson, who didn't look like he was in the 20s at all. And I said to him, so wait, hang on, who are you playing? Because I'm playing F. Scott Fitzgerald, and I know Corey Stoll's playing Ernest Hemingway, and we're all playing figures of history. And he went, oh, no. I'm from now. I go back in time. There's a time machine, and it's kind of cool, and it's kind of woody, and it's kind of awesome.
Very good.
I've been made to do impressions of my fellow Avengers. I think everyone does an impression of Christopher Walken because he's such an easy kind of. You know, I feel like what this show needs is more cowbell. Depends on what you like me to say. Basically, there's no punctuation. Anything that comes out of my mouth. I know whole pages of Heat.
You surprise me.
So there's the scene in the middle of the film, which you'll be familiar with. You were there.
The one person you don't need to explain it to.
He remembers.
You're very good in this.
He remembers. Yeah. There's a scene in the middle of the film, which is because Al Pacino and Robert De Niro. Sorry about this.
Don't worry.
They're separated, like a great thriller. They're separated for the entire film, and they meet twice, once at the end and once in the middle. And it takes place at a restaurant in LA. It's a great scene. It's one of the great pieces of screen acting you can hope to watch. There it is. There's a picture of it. It's like it's a mutual recognition of each other. Anyway, so there's a bit where they sit and have coffee and have tea and talk about stuff. I'm going on. I apologize. Anyway, so Al Pacino at one point, Al Pacino says this. He goes. So, we're sitting here like a couple of regular fellas. I mean, you do what you do, I do what I gotta do. If I'm there and I gotta put you away, I won't like it. But if it's between you and some poor bastard whose wife you're gonna turn into a widow, brother, you are going down. And then Michael Mann cuts back to the esteemed gentleman at the end of the sofa. What if you do got me boxed in? I'm not gonna put you down. We've been face to face. Yeah. But I will not hesitate. Not for a second. That's my... This is so meta. I feel like I've gone into a parallel universe where
You're playing all these parts.
Yes, I apologize.
No, it's great.
Yeah, I did an impression of Ken Branagh.
That was my favorite scene in the
Was it
movie.
your favorite scene?
Yeah.
It's a
Still?
great...
Yeah. No, but my favorite scene that was written before, not because of doing it, but my favorite scene written in the film. you know, that
It's a great piece of writing.
Yeah, it's great.
It feels like it plays in two singles in a way. Like
Yeah,
it just,
yeah,
and
yeah.
And it's like the most beautiful game of tennis.
Did you each do lots of takes? Did you do lots of
I
takes?
forget how many takes we did. I don't think we did more than 5 to 8 or 9 at the most. Maybe less.
And you talk about your dreams and you talk about your life. It's so great. It's so great. There's that bit, another bit where you go. You know, he says, Pacino says, "So you never wanted a regular type life." and Bob, may I call you Bob?
Yeah.
Bob says, "What's that? Barbecues and ball games?" Yeah.
The weird thing is, Ice Cube, we could be related. Because apparently there's some Irish stock in your past.
No. I mean, it could be. You never know.
No, but you have an Irish name.
Do I?
Isn't no Shay? Oh,
Shay is an Irish name.
It couldn't be more Irish. Has no one
that
told you
right?
that till now?
I've been told. But, you know, I think my mother just liked the name.
Okay, because it's your Christian name.
It's my... Yeah, I think.
Listen, Graham, let me educate you to something. Black people are notorious for picking things that they saw one day and say, that's my baby name. That's all that was. Okay? That's all that was, Graham. It was nothing. There's no amazing story behind it. He would love to tell you, yes, it actually came from an Irish forefather that did this. That's not the case. His mother was reading the paper and she was eating some cereal and somebody in the back said, "Oh, Shay." She said, "That'd be a good name for the baby." And that's it. That's how it happened. That's it.
But now, here's the thing. You are here promoting your movie, but Kevin, you're working at the same time. You're doing stand-up gigs.
Double dipping.
Yes.
Double dipping. Doing a ton of stand-up shows. My What Now tour is here as well. Major thank you to the UK fans. The tour sold out in like literally 2 days. So you guys are amazing. Way back when.
Wow.
We did that. And then after that, we came over here for promo. What Cube and myself love doing is really getting involved with the fans. You know, we love putting our feet in the street and really being active and interacting. So we've been doing a ton of pop-ups.
Yep.
Just delivering the movie the best of our ability, which is live and in person.
And we splitting all the tour money.
That is not true.
Because you got him here. You got him here.
And I'm here.
Yeah. That's not true.
Yeah,
you know he
promo.
bum rushed my stage the other day.
Oh, did he?
Without telling me, he tackled me from the back, scared the living mess out of me. It was one of the most frightening moments of my life, to be honest.
I think we might have another frightening moment for you. This is you in Manchester. Now, do you even know the name of that show?
Oh, man. Yeah, I do.
What's it
I was
called?
the only black guy there that day.
Or ever.
That's Coronation Street.
Well done. The picture, that's you in Beverly California. But this picture, this looks like you've been photoshopped in. Are you really there?
Yeah.
Roy's rolls can't be that big.
First of all, it looks like I grew up there.
Obviously, your mother loves you because you're her daughter.
Yeah.
But she is actually a sort of a fan as well.
No, it's not quite that. It's, no, she is. Oh, goodness, right.
Yeah.
So, one day my mum came to set on the Star Wars set, and I was getting this thing called cyberscanned, which is where you stand in this kind of loads of cameras and they kind of take your form and put you into a computer and make a toy or some sort of merchandise or your face on a cushion. And so I go off and do this and I come back and Mum's like, I've made a great friend. And I'm like, brilliant, it's lovely, excellent. And she's like, it's the merchandise, director of all of Star Wars or something. And I'm like, well, it's very impressive. And then before I know it, what comes in the post is loads of cushions with my face on it. So my own mum, she gets to see it a fair amount, but apparently it's not enough. So I was kind of blown away at how much merchandise there is.
Yes,
It's
but
really...
also-
and it's
but
not even...
also-
I mean, it's just the beginning. It was like the pre-merchandise. Not even the real stuff is out yet. And my mum has all of it. But doesn't know about the doll yet, so
But also,
shan't
this is
tell
so
her.
weird. I don't know, is this in your flat or her house, this room?
Right, OK, so basically, she thought it'd be really funny if I came home and it was everywhere in my room.
OK, so this is Amelia's actual bedroom.
Well, let me just clarify. This is like a joke, and then, oh my goodness, and we found the photo, but it's not like that now. There is another reason why I'm single.
You took a first date back to that.
Exactly, yeah. Come on in. I just did this little thing once. I don't have a CV, I just have a bedroom.
But this is cool, though. So your mother, a big fan, but Brad Pitt, also a very big fan.
That was the best night of my life.
Yes.
Literally.
Tell the story quickly. Tell the story quickly.
Was there an Amelia duvet situation?
Yeah, there was a duvet.
We're all ears.
Sheets, slippers. There was this auction thing that happened, and they called me and said, "Would you, do you want to auction something off, like maybe sort of an experience, watching the show with you or something?" And I was like, "OK, if it's lovely, it's great for charity.
Yeah.
It'll be for some, something, and it'll be fine."
Yeah.
Anyway, so I get there, and it's
Good
basically
thing.
it'll be a good thing.
Yeah.
I get there and it's basically like this. It's basically it's the Oscars. Like there's so many celebrities in this room, and I suddenly remember that I said that I would auction something off, and so the fear grows. So I was petrified, absolutely petrified. And then the person whose table I was on is a friend, and he was being very kind and kind of put the paddle up, and I was like, "Thanks very much. That's very sweet. That'll be that." And then someone else's paddle went up across the other side of the room, and I didn't really know. And then suddenly it was sort of becoming a bit of money, and I was kind of thinking, "Oh, this is absolutely mental." And someone went, "It's Brad Pitt," and I was like, "Lol, sure."
Like for free.
Yeah, exactly. And I look over to the room, and he's got his paddle up.
Brad's paddle.
Brad's paddle.
Was the paddle involved in the experience?
No, not quite. Well, it didn't work out because the person who was my friend, I think it was probably all set up. The person who was my friend ended up, doing the highest bid. But But I just kind of looked over with just the most insane emoji heart eyes, being like, "This is just the greatest moment of my life."
Now, Ollie Moores, you are going to be singing for us.
I am.
Kiss cam! Kiss cam! She's like a gooseberry down the end.
You don't want my disease.
You've a cold. Back off, lady.
Oh yeah, so we had to do the scene where Daisy kisses him, and you don't just kiss Leonardo DiCaprio. So we were sort of halfway through the scene, and I was sort of like here.
Yeah?
Oh, sorry.
Keep going. Stay in the moment.
I was in a scene where I was in bed listening to the radio because the voice of the man reading the shipping forecast really turned me on. This is the work I do. So I was in bed and I had to be being turned on. And I was getting slightly embarrassed and shy. I was pregnant, I was feeling mad, as you are. And Graham came over to me and he said, OK, the noises that you're making, could you make the noises that you might make getting into a hot bath? And that was it. I was like...
Very good. There are going to be so many suspicious husbands tonight now.
I was just thinking. Yeah, exactly.
But can I just
Sound
say...
familiar, Jeff? Yes, it does. Getting into a hot bath.
In fairness, that was very lazy. You're getting in.
Well, I've been married a long time. What can I say?
I prefer when they act like they're getting into a cold bath with me.
I did want to be a zoologist. That was what I thought that I was going to be my entire life. I wanted to study the behavior.
I could teach all sorts of things.
I've learned a lot from you already.
We never met, though, did we, on the film?
No, but I was honored to know that I was working on the same project as you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is going on?
Hey, man, so she's kind of taken.
Where are you? Why do you hide? Is it the moonlight trail that leads to your side? And the moonraker knows.
You've made mistakes in arguments in the past with your wife.
I have, yes. The biggest one I've found is that if you're having an argument about an issue, stick to the issue. Don't start getting personal. And, or spiteful, that's the one, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we were arguing and I just sort of lost it. And I said, oh, shut up, monkey feet. Now, I didn't pick this out of the air. My wife has got massive toes.
You do impressions as well, Bradley, don't you?
Sometimes, if you want me to talk, I just, whatever comes into my head, I'll say. I don't know when or what it's gonna be.
Is that your mum?
Christopher Walken, by the way.
No, we're not. So in Family Guy, the characters you do...
Peter, Brian, Stewie, Quagmire, and then a smattering of others as needed.
And are they all based on people, or you just...
They come from various places. Peter, I knew 1,000 Peter Griffins growing up in New England. I mean, guys who would not think before they spoke, like...
No self-editing mechanism. Everything's in here. It's coming out here with no gateway.
And when you're doing... Because, you know, those characters are in scenes together.
Yeah.
Do you do one line after the other, or do you all do one and then go back and do the other one?
When I do a table read, yeah, I have to jump back and forth. It's like,
Hey, what's going on? Oh, hello, fat man. Oh, Stewie, how are you?
it's back and forth.
It's good, right? That is good.
I was just telling a story about Midnight in Paris, the Woody Allen film I was in, and how I'd never read the whole script, and I thought it was set in the 20s. And I turned up and I bumped into Owen Wilson, who didn't look like he was in the 20s at all. And I said to him, so wait, hang on, who are you playing? Because I'm playing F. Scott Fitzgerald, and I know Corey Stoll's playing Ernest Hemingway, and we're all playing figures of history. And he went, oh, no. I'm from now. I go back in time. There's a time machine, and it's kind of cool, and it's kind of Woody, and it's kind of awesome.
Very good.
There was a director named Joel Schumacher, who's a very funny man, very tall, very sort of eccentric, and he would direct with a speaker and with a microphone and a speaker. Usually directors will come up and say, hey, he'll be like, okay, and you'd hear this, you know, giant booming voice. And I bolted into this suit, I can't move. And he would literally go, and he would direct you like as if you would have some emotional scene. He would go, okay, people, all right, George, your parents are dead, you have nothing to live for, and action. You up and I go, I'm Batman. And cut. Fantastic experience for me.
You really were a blue coat, weren't you?
I was a blue coat, yeah, at the place you showed, which was next door to Heysham Nuclear Power Station. The thing is, I got sent there because I worked at a really good one in Yarmouth, Great Yarmouth, got sacked, which is another story, and then was sacked and was sent to... We'll move on to that in a minute. But
sent to this one?
Sent to that one as a sort of punishment. It was like you're going to Morecambe to do 6 months.
Because you have just...
You've just done something which...
What had you done?
Well, something that was considered cheeky in the 70s, but now is illegal.
Oh, what?
It wasn't. It was actually an incident where it was my first attempt at stand-up comedy. And what happened was I'd always wanted to do stand-up comedy. I didn't have the guts to do it. I got very drunk. I had a go at doing it as a blue coat. My mate said to me, just copy all the other comedians at Pontins and steal their jokes and basically talk to the front row. So you're supposed to say, where are you from? They say Scotland. You say, who paid for your holiday? Where are you from? Wales. You make a noise like a sheep. Rubbish jokes, right? But I said, that's terrible. He said, don't worry, you're just padding. What you're doing is you're looking for comedy gold, which is, where are you from? They say Kent, and you say, what did you call me? Right? Now, at Pontins, this used to take the roof off, right? So I tried it, but I was very drunk. So I go on stage, and I say, where are you from? This bloke says Scotland. I can't remember the joke. I say hello. Then I said where are you from? The guy says Wales. I black out and I go, hi. I panic. And then I say, anyone in from Kent? And this bloke shouts out, me. And I said, well, you're a So I'm sent to Norton.
It is, because it's so unusual to have two such young Oscar winners. You know, this is normally something that happens
That's why
later.
we're friends.
Yeah. You're part of an elite club. But the other thing you share is quite short-lived careers in modelling.
Oh, I thought you just said short-lived careers.
Wow.
I was like, ooh, oh.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
So because you... Now, what was your big break? Was it
Where are we going
Vogue,
with this?
Esquire?
I think all of the above.
Talk about your modeling. Talk about it.
Or was it, in fact...
You want me to talk about my modeling?
No.
I think he's about to talk about my modeling. It's,
Yeah,
Oh my
no,
God, do you have pictures?
because he did... Look at these. Like, it's hard to make a jumper sexy.
True that.
But
Jumper,
I think he's managed it. Has wool ever looked hotter?
I mean, seriously.
Here's the thing. Your sweater has eyeballs.
That was a high point. But I think you can actually still buy that, and it's the point of that is you can learn to knit it yourself. So you guys can take one of those home and knit it yourself.
Right, so I can buy the sweater, and then I have to do it myself as well.
No, actually, there's a classic thing in here. So, you know, when you want something for Christmas and you say to, like, your mummy or your granny, something, oh, I'd really like a really trendy sweat top. I'd like a really nice, trendy, zippy-up sweat top. And then they knit it for you. No!
Yeah, that's the Christmas nightmare.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. But you still do some modelling, don't you?
Sporadically and very unsuccessfully.
Oh, stop it! You do big brands.
What I did do, I did a campaign for Burberry, which was very amazing, and I did it a few years ago, and Mario Testino shot it.
Oh.
And I remember it was when I was just starting out, and in this photograph there was a model and me, an actor, wannabe actor, and a musician. And Mario Testino, who I'd never worked with, who is one of the most extraordinary, brilliant people, but he's just almost, in that moment, he was almost like a sort of parody of himself. So we had to run and jump for the photograph. And he's literally got the camera there, and he goes, OK, so darling, you supermodel, you rock star, Eddie, you movie star, I'm Mario Testino, and 1, 2, 3, go! And I'm left in the air. These two sort of pros, and me with this... But he gets the photos because they're so natural, ones of sort of shock and minor despair and wonder, I think, at the same time.
Because you
don't have my pictures.
No, I don't, because...
And I'll tell you why.
Yes, tell us why, because it's really amazing job to get.
I was an Abercrombie model.
Get in. Abercrombie & Fitch, ladies and gentlemen, yeah.
Don't make your hoots. Wait till we get to the story. So my pictures never came out. I did like the whole campaign, and the pictures never came out, and I didn't know why. And my agent wrote and asked why, and they literally only responded with the photos. Because they, like, their whole, like, idea was, like, we want real people. So they, you know, they, like, got, I don't know, we were, like, on a beach, and then they threw us a football, and they're like, play football. And all the other models were, like, playing football, like, in a pretty way, you know, like, and not me. I was, all of the photos, I've got a red face, covered in sweat, my nostrils are flared, I'm like, "Ah!" in the back of a picture. And, like, at one point, a girl yelled, just get her away from me.
When you were in college?
Yeah.
You did something quite extreme to meet ladies.
I wasn't. I became a cheerleader.
Now, see, that's...
What?
Yeah. Now, see, that seems quite an out there thing to do, to meet a woman.
Well, it wasn't necessarily just to meet a woman. It was so I could travel to all the places that the team went to meet women.
Ah.
Smart.
Yeah.
Smart.
I was going to all these other schools, and hey.
But did you have pom-poms and stuff?
I had a megaphone.
I bet you did.
The girls had pom-poms, but I went to an all-male school. Across the street was an all-woman school, Spelman. So we got our cheerleader, our female cheerleaders from there. So I was the only guy who volunteered to be a cheerleader that year. So I talked my roommate into doing it, and he was like, wow, this is awesome. We get to pick all the girls. So we picked them, and we got to travel to all these other schools to meet women, which was totally dope.
Oh, my God. Great plan.
You're such a
player.
This is genius.
But did you have to then have to do cheerleading? Did you have to do the chants and
We
stuff?
did some cheers, but basically we would go, I mean, my roommate and I would go, hey, gang, hey, gang. And then the girls would do the cheer, and they'd do some flips, and we'd like... we weren't picking them up or holding them up or any of that shit, you know.
You were just at the side going, hey, gang.
Yeah, that was basically it, you know. And every now and then we do, you know, some cheers like, you know, Edward, he's our man. If he can't do it, fuck it.
Cameron, you're single at the moment.
I am.
And Kylie, you're single at the moment. Now, meeting people and dating is hard enough. But Cameron Diaz and Kylie Minogue...
I'm single at the moment.
Well, hello! I wasn't sure. I was going to include you, and then I wasn't sure.
Well, lucky for you, Russell, I'm married.
Lights out like a power outage. I could feel the mist every time we kiss. Just didn't know a downpour like this. There's a flash forward warning. Will it rain in the morning? There'll be puddles in the bed.
You're amazing.
Right answer.
So are you.
Do you have a yoga move you could bust out for us quickly?
I mean, I have a few, yeah. I do.
What's the most impressive that you can do without
Well, I
killing
have
yourself?
one, but I might want someone to spot me.
Yes, I'll do. I mean, if anyone's, I mean, yeah, for sure.
Really?
No, sure, no,
Oh
it's
my
fine.
God,
Yeah.
you're hilarious. Okay, wait. Stand here and
Okay.
just put your arm kind of like that.
Put my arm kind of
Okay.
like that.
Okay, wait, maybe a little bit more like this. This is pretty exciting.
Yes, I love
like,
this.
I'm doing a yoga
This
pose
is
with Will
great.
Smith. Like, awesome.
Hurt me, baby. Hurt me.
All right, so I'm going to kick my legs up and then I'm going to hit your arm for 1 second.
Do I need to catch you or do I need to
Just
just...
stop me from going over that way and then I can bounce.
Okay, oh, this is fantastic. This is
Oh, my
fantastic.
God.
Wow. 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 Wow.
Could you do a Liam?
Oh.
I bet you do when he's not here. Damn, I should have asked you before he showed up.
I'm doing Paisley. Were us at night.
You do the cool whip thing.
The what?
The cool whip. No, I feel like dance monkey. I feel like I just got a big stick and go,
barking seal.
do the
Barking seal, aren't I, Graham Norton? You know, you're an Irishman. You think these people accept you as one of their own, but they don't. They don't accept you at all. Yes, so Brian, would you like some Cool Whip?
But why are you saying it like that?
What am I saying? I'm saying Cool Whip.
Oh, you're saying Cool Whip.
Yes, I'm saying Cool Whip.
You're putting a lot of emphasis on the H.
No, Cool Whip. I'm saying Cool Whip.
Say cool.
Cool.
Say whip.
Whip.
I'm Batman. And I'm secretly in love with Superman.
Okay, let's stop. Oh, go on, do one line of Tom.
What line shall I do?
I don't know.
I feel the need for speed.
It's good. You're good at it.
Do me.
No.
No.
Give me again.
No,
I used to be able to do Sean Connery.
Oh, yeah, you could.
In fact, sometimes I would call up my agent and say, hello, this is Sean Connery. To Ed Lamato, please. And I'd immediately get through. I said, I'm only kidding, this is Liam.
I do Donald Duck. You do Donald Duck?
Yeah.
Do you?
Do it.
Okay, now it's your turn.
Smile the Dragon is back.
He is, yeah.
Christopher.
Finished business.
And I read that as a voice that there isn't. I mean, obviously it's put through treatment and things, but actually it sounds very like what you did.
Oh God, do you want me to do that as well?
If you can.
So, Miranda.
Oh my God.
Is your heart beating faster? Slower than before?
Wow. I was on the wrong side from my mouth.
As Clint Eastwood described, it says, you hit a few marks, you say a few lines. What's the problem?
Very good.
So when you're in a Clint Eastwood movie, you don't even know the camera's rolling, and you just hear over your shoulder, all right, go ahead. And then, you know, you do it, and sometimes you're doing some pretty hot stuff, and you just keep doing it until you hear him say, that's enough of that. And then you move on and you're on to the next setup. It's intimidating as hell.
Please record your personal greeting.
Okay.
To end recording, key 0.
So you press
To start
0.
recording, key 0.
Read that, and then you press 0 again.
Show me where 0 is.
0 is that one. Right. Press that one.
Please record your personal greeting. End
I start?
Yeah.
I don't know who you are.
I don't have any money.
Oh, that's so good.
But what I do have are a very specific set of skills. Skills that make me a nightmare for somebody like you.
If you don't let my daughter go now, I will find you.
And I will kill you.
You were here with Harrison Ford before. You did an incredible Chewbacca, but I'm told you also do a Jar Jar Binks.
Oh, no, it's a big sea monster.
This hand is your hand. This hand is my hand. No, wait, that's your hand. Oh, no, that's my hand.
Can you explain this tweet that was sent to the show? I hope you lot are happy with yourselves. Been looking forward to this very. This is Thomas. So which of you knows Thomas? You. So what's your name?
I'm Jessica.
Jessica. And why is Thomas upset with us?
Thomas is upset because I've postponed a date for the second time so I could come and be here and meet Kylie. I'm getting the blame for everything.
Is he your boyfriend?
No, we have not been on a date yet. Because
So you put him up. What did you put him off for the first time?
My sister, and this time Kylie.
Okay, you know that book, Not That Into You?
But are you into him? You don't know?
Well, clearly not that into him. She's fobbed him off twice.
Can I suggest you take him out tomorrow night when this is on?
this week's visit to the red chair just before we go. Hello, who's there? Hello, sir.
Hello.
What's your name?
Thomas.
Okay, and where are you from?
I'm from Durham.
Durham. All right, but you live here now?
Yes.
Okay, very good. Off you go with your story, Thomas.
So I asked a girl out a couple of weeks ago, and she said yes, which was great because she's quite hot and like I really enjoyed going out with her. But she cancelled on me once, and then we rescheduled for tonight. And she cancelled on me again so she could come here and watch Kylie Minogue. So if I had no plans tonight, I thought I'd come down and see if she wanted to rearrange for next week.
Well, can I just say, Thomas, you're very keen because she has given you no indication that she is. Oh, dear. Well, I guess he didn't... Look, the good thing is he didn't make other plans. That's good.
Yeah.
OK, so this is your decision now. This is you sending a message to him. So, Jessica, are we going to flip Thomas or are we going to let Thomas walk?
This is... Oh, OK.
Please get Kylie to...
Kylie, please, will you lever him off the red chair?
Oh, no! That's the worst ever! Oh, let's just end it. Let's just end it. Let's just end it. Oh! Wow, literally dumped. They never even went on a date and he got dumped.
Oh, he's going to be having nightmares the rest of his life.
Oh, really in shock.
Can you leave him off?
Oh, Jessica, what were you thinking? The new album, Bush. And a very sexy bit of PR is, of course, that the mighty Pharrell, he co-wrote... Did he co-write all the songs?
He produced the whole album.
Produced the whole album?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Now, is it true that Pharrell, he was the one encouraging you to be a bit more family-friendly, a bit more mainstream with it?
Yeah, he made me change certain words. I had a song called So Many Hoes. He made it So Many Pros.
Well, that certainly toned it down. Aren't pros just prostitutes?
No, they're professionals.
Oh, I see. Silly me. The ladies in the video still look quite like hoes.
But they're professional.
They're in a video. And then, Pharrell, is it true that he... I mean, I'm sure he enjoyed working with you, but he did have some difficulties working with you as well.
Yeah, when we were working on a particular song called California Roll, Stevie Wonder had came up to the studio and Pharrell had called a second-hand contact from being in the studio with me, and he kind of froze. He didn't know how to produce anymore. He was stuck. He was like...
You might have to explain what the...
Yes. So, Pharrell was in an environment created by Snoop. And Pharrell was no longer the same Pharrell. Is that what we're saying? Yes.
He was now someone else.
He was not the greatest producer in the world. He wasn't the greatest producer in the world.
He was just a guy in the room.
Very good. Excellent work. Excellent work. Keep going. We don't know who it's going to next. Oh, it's you. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Take that, Cara Delevingne. Who won? I love that you're actually talking about it.
Absolutely.
But they're not competitive. They're not competitive.
Stop, carry on.
You want one of mine? Can I have one of yours?
Could you pick a winner?
The performance.
Could you pick a winner?
I mean, I'm not saying anything, but we are in a movie together. So. I'm just going to put that one out there.
She so wants to win.
Yeah.
Do you want to win?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, she's the best. Then.
Yeah. This is a weird thing. So, Chris Pratt, this seems so unlikely that you have now learned how to do the voices from Towie.
Yeah, sort of, yeah.
Well,
we love that garbage TV back in the States. My wife was crazy about it, and when I was here filming Guardians, we shot Guardians of the Galaxy here in London, and my wife, Anna, came out to visit, and she fell in love with this show, Towie, The Only Way is Essex. It's this show that's like basically their Jersey Shore. It's the Jersey Shore from here. It's like this... town somewhere, Essex, I guess, and these folks are just like the worst, and it was like I'm a parrot a little bit, and so when I hear it all the time, I just started picking it up and started like I could pick up their accent and do their accent a little bit. Yeah, I'm okay. This is really embarrassing to do in front of a whole room full of Brits here, but I'll try it anyways. So it's like, honestly, I saw this guy. Honestly, did Michael cheat on me when he was in a beefer? And I was like, because he was telling me, he's like, I miss you or whatever, and I'm like, you like, miss me? What am I, your mother?
Going to give us some tips, I would say. Some tips on boxing. We've got a very, very, very high-tech piece of equipment over here. So if you'd like to come with me, it's over here. We've been playing with this all afternoon. I love this thing. OK, so I'll just turn it on. Hang on. It's on. It's on. Now, ooh. OK, there we go. So I hit that.
Yeah.
OK, so... It didn't talk...
Come on.
It didn't talk this afternoon. What's happened to it? Shut up!
Just hit it, just hit it.
So oh, no, you're serious? He's really going for it. OK. Now, do you have any tips? Do you have any tips?
Because you're in high heels.
Should I take him off?
No, not chill. I think.
OK.
We're taking this very seriously, ladies and gentlemen.
He's talking to me.
I think no run-ups. If you want to take them off, whatever you feel
I wasn't even thinking about run-ups. So Rachel, go for it. No, don't take your shoes off.
I'll just hit like a girl in these.
Go on, Rachel.
Yeah, don't you think?
Look, so competitive.
I like that.
Wow. Oh.
She's down.
She's down. She slipped. Do you want to go first, Rachel, or you want to go...
Oh, I don't mind. I just feel like I could hit somebody
OK, then you
now.
seem keen. Go on, then. Any other advice?
Are you left or right-handed?
Right.
Right, so you know, right leg back, so you really get the whole...
Right leg back.
Okay.
And the aim is just to hit it so it goes away.
It goes into that. You go boom, and it goes back up.
OK.
OK.
Go, Graham.
Honestly, mine was so bad. So let's see what Rachel gets, and then I'll decide if I'm going to do it.
Yeah,
you get a score.
Okay.
You get a score. You get a score.
Left leg forward.
Yeah.
Are you in range, though? Are you in range?
Oh, I don't know. Like, shall I find out? Is that...
Come forward a bit. Come forward a bit. Because you want to... Remember, your aim is to punch through the bag.
Through, so I want to go like that.
Yes, I like that.
And just hit it in the middle.
Come on. What do we get? 182! Who's going next? What do we next? OK, here we go. OK, we have 182. 182 to beat. 182 to beat. OK. Here we go. Okay. Loving it. There's a terrible thing where you don't care and then you do.
Yeah, I know. Can't I just have a stare down with him? And it's who laughs first, loses. Right. OK.
Oh! Oh, my God! Wow! Right.
Lovely. 594.
It's 594. Oh, no. It's 594 to beat. 594 to beat. Here we go. Anthony Joshua.
Are you on?
Oh, no,
Are you on?
No, I'm so not. Okay. Go. Oh, no, I'm going to do this. Here we go. Oh, look, I'm still going. Okay, there you go. Okay. Now, what was yours? Eight?
I think it was 3,000.
No, it's 672, was it? What?
672.
632. So if you don't beat that, you've lost the title.
Beat me. I mean, look at this.
Okay, here we go. This
Same
is it.
technique as you.
The world champion. Oh! Valentine's Day. Olivia Colman, what will you be doing on Valentine's Day?
Oh. Is this about the film?
Yes.
I'll be watching a film.
Your film comes out on February the 14th.
No, I know.
Oh my God, it's like pulling teeth.
Wait, because I thought you meant... Because the premiere's before that, so I won't actually be watching it on that day. I thought you meant, what will I be doing? And I was thinking, I don't know if I want to tell you.
Only as a bit of whimsy into saying, well, I'll be sitting with millions of others in a cinema watching my new film, Cuban Fury.
So sorry, I see what you did now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, this is Cuban Fury, a new British comedy with yourself and Nick Frost and...
Yeah, I'm not on the poster.
And Chris O'Dowd. Isn't that... Oh, no, that isn't you. But it could be you with the leg in the air. Yeah. Now, I can safely say, ladies and gentlemen, without fear of contradiction, it is the best British-based salsa rom-com I have ever seen. That can go on the poster. Yeah, for sure. No, it's a really funny, sweet film.
It is a lovely film.
Now, Ed, who are you?
I can't actually remember the name of my character, but I... It was a while ago.
The last time she was on, she was promoting a film. She didn't know who she was playing in the film. It was finished. It was in the cinema.
Yeah, it was a long time after we'd filmed it.
You might have checked before you came on a chat show.
I just love how honest she is about it. I have no idea. I don't know. With a smile.
I don't know why they also, because contractually, no offence, but we were sort of asked to come and
all right, fine, thank you.
But I love you too.
She doesn't mean that.
I don't mean that. I didn't. Oh God. You see why?
She doesn't want to be here, ladies and gentlemen.
That's not true. I love Graham, but I do wonder why they asked me to do it. I don't help, do I?
I keep thinking she's never been in one of my films.
Oh, she's good.
I like
her.
Thank you very much. I like you.
But you played Carol.
Hiya.
What's your name?
My name's Aileen.
Aileen?
Yep.
And I'm guessing you're from Ireland.
I am. I'm from Derry.
Oh, you're from Derry, up to the north of the country. Okay. And do you live there or here?
Study here. I live over there.
Oh, right. What are you studying?
Costume design. Costume interpretation.
Okay. There will be subtitles on Friday. I know right now only I can understand it. Anybody else can understand it too. Yeah, but
Okay.
I know. Yeah.
I can't.
No. So far, you're not missing anything.
I've never heard of costume interpretation before.
It's like costume design, isn't it?
Except fancier.
Fancier. It's fancier, Frank. Oh yeah. Yeah.
All the lever.
Okay. Off you go.
Right. So lead up to Christmas, I was back home. And how did you...
Exact face. Did you get any of it? Christmas.
Something about Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas. That's the only good detail so far. Just pick out words, you'll follow the story. Say, blah, 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 Christmas, blah, 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 home.
I went into the shop and I had to get milk and bread. So I literally was really stressed. So I was like, run out, get the groceries, let's go. Told my boyfriend to do a lap and just pick me up, no need to park the car. So as planned, I came out, you know, perfectly timing. Silver people carrier just casually drifts by, casual speed. So without hesitation, I sprint across with my groceries. Jump in the back of the car, screaming and thumping the back of the chair, shouting, go, 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 go! But taking in mind it was Christmas and I had like a scarf up here and a hat up here. I thought, which was my boyfriend, turned out to be this middle-aged, like 60-year-old woman. Screaming. Jesus! And pushed her foot on the accelerator and then pushed her in the lamppost.
Sorry. You walk.